Oprah Winfrey and her own fans after she's been telling them giant whoppers about her weight. Oprah's long since railed against the use of medication for weight loss.
All these years, I thought that thin people, those people, had more willpower.
That also administers drug medications for weight. I did not want to have the appearance of any conflict of interest.
If you feel like being in a bigger body is great and you don't want to do anything about that and you feel fine, that is beautiful.
Oprah Winfrey's weight has been a public topic of discussion for decades. From her infamous wagon of fat stunt in the 80s to her more recent battles with body image, she has been vocal about the struggles of weight loss. But when she recently admitted to taking weight loss drugs, including the controversial Ozempic, people were stunned. Ozempic, originally intended for diabetes patients, has been widely misused by celebrities seeking rapid weight loss. As demand skyrocketed, the price soared, leaving actual diabetes patients struggling to afford their medication. Now, with Oprah's name attached to it, the backlash has intensified.
So it must be a wonder drug if it does all of the above.
Well, we'll see, I guess.
Yeah.
They're going to start studying it because they're seeing some of the effects now on people that they wouldn't normally see those on because they weren't trying it before.
It's just scary being the guinea pig, like you're at the forefront of this. And anybody who's doing it now is at the forefront of this. And I had read a little bit that you were having trouble putting on weight, and I was worried for you because you do have a health history of cancer and other things, so putting chemicals into your body has got to be a little bit of a worrisome moment, right?
In fact, I haven't been this weight since I had cancer.
Right.
So I'm back to my cancer weight.
That's not a good thing.
No, it's not.
Her fans feel betrayed, critics are calling her a hypocrite, and even other celebrities are weighing in. Did Oprah peddle a lie about weight loss for years while secretly using a shortcut? And why did she sell her Weight Watchers stock right after this revelation? The pieces are coming together, and the story is more explosive than anyone expected. For years, Oprah has built an empire around self-improvement, but critics argue that her endorsement of weight loss drugs contradicts everything she once stood for. Piers Morgan didn't hold back, calling her out for deliberately misleading her fans. This revelation has left many questioning. Was Oprah's weight loss journey ever real? Or was it just another Hollywood illusion?
There's now an awkward conversation between Oprah Winfrey and her own fans after she's been telling them giant whoppers about her weight. Oprah's long since railed against the use of medication for weight loss. She's a poster girl of the body positivity movement, which basically argues you can celebrate being as fat as you like, while simultaneously making a cottage industry of her own yo-yoing weight. Well, recently she's been spotted looking decidedly svelte on the red carpets, and she couldn't wait to tell her many followers that she'd done it all the hard way, and they could too.
I've got to do it the hard way. I've got to keep climbing the mountains. I got to keep suffering. I got to do that because otherwise I somehow cheated myself. Even when I first started hearing about the weight loss drugs, at the same time I was going through knee surgery, and I felt I've got to do this on my own. I've got to do this on my own.
And let's not forget that Oprah is also a worldwide pioneer for the concept of my truth.
Speaking your truth is the most powerful tool we all have.
It is. And once again, we're reminded exactly what my truth is. It's that phrase that celebrities use when they want to lie through their back teeth and not tell the actual truth, because they think it's okay just to be feeling something, even if it's the opposite to what they're actually doing.
Oprah recently opened up about how taking weight loss medication changed her perspective on body image and dieting. She revealed surprising insights about thin privilege and how society treats people based on their size. Her comments have sparked conversations about whether she truly understands the struggles of everyday people, or if her weight loss is just another calculated PR move.
All these years, I thought that thin people, those people, had more willpower.
Oprah is opening up about how she really feels. On the Oprah podcast, the former talk show host chats with a panel of specialists about her latest thoughts on obesity and weight loss medications.
One of the things that I realized the very first time I took a GLP-1 was that all these years I thought that thin people, those people were just had more willpower. They ate better foods. They were able to stick to it longer. They never had a potato chip.
Oprah also admits how her thoughts about thin people have changed.
And then I realized the very first time I took the GLP-1 that, oh, they're not even thinking about it.
That's right.
They're only eating when they're hungry
That's
and
right.
they're stopping when they're full.
Oprah isn't the only celebrity facing backlash over weight loss drugs. Whoopi Goldberg also admitted to using them, adding to the growing list of Hollywood figures who have turned to Ozempic. As more stars confess to using these medications, critics argue that they're promoting quick fixes rather than genuine health solutions.
Because, I will tell you, I weighed almost 300 pounds when I made Till.
Yeah.
And and I had taken all those steroids, I was on all this stuff, and one of the things that's helped me drop the weight is not Majolica. Mounjaro. Yeah. That's what I use.
Whoopi went on to admit that she didn't realize how much weight she had gained until she looked at herself one day in the mirror and saw she needed a change.
I just always felt like me.
Yeah.
And then I saw me, and I thought, oh, that's a lot of me.
Oprah's weight loss confession has also sparked skepticism about other claims she has made in the past. Some are even revisiting previous instances where she was accused of exaggerating or manipulating the truth. If she wasn't honest about her weight loss, what else has she been hiding?
Billionaire snake Oprah Winfrey reveals that she uses weight loss medication as a maintenance tool. I'm absolutely done with the shaming. Well, yeah, but Oprah, are you done with the lying? Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signor. Now, let me say this positively about Oprah. We should leave her alone for her looks. I don't care what she weighs. I don't want to know about her diet. That's none of my business. That's not why we should be attacking Oprah. It's below the belt. It's not nice. It's disrespectful. No. I want to attack Oprah for her not always being honest, for her being a snake, for the things that she's done regarding that. And if you're a long-time viewer of the channel, you'll know we've taken some shots at Oprah. We're not afraid. Most recently about the Maui wildfires that she was grifting off of. It was disturbing. But you can go way back and learn about her connections to Harvey Weinstein. This is the Oprah from not that long ago. This is from Thursday, September. This is 2 months ago. 2 months ago. But I guess she's been on it. She must have been using it for more than 2 months. 2 months ago, while on it, she's allegedly on it, she admits she refused to take Ozempic and Wegovy for weight loss. That's the easy way out. Now, to be fair, she's not acknowledging that she's taking either of these. But I want you to hear this quote. The ideas of getting weight loss drug, just substitute any drug in there, guys. Refused to feel like it was taking the easy way out. Billionaires openly battle with decades for her weight. Discussed the ongoing obesity, which affects 2 billion worldwide. During the panel, she said she had a few thoughts on the latest Hollywood trend, the FDA-approved prescription medication, which again, it doesn't matter which drug you're using. She's not telling us which.
After revealing her use of weight loss drugs, Oprah became emotional, reflecting on the years of public scrutiny she has faced over her body. She teared up as she spoke about how fat shaming had affected her mental health. While some sympathized with her struggles, others questioned whether this emotional moment was an attempt to deflect criticism over her Ozempic use.
In my lifetime, I never dreamed that we would be talking about medicines that are providing hope for people like me who have struggled for years with being overweight or with obesity. So I come to this conversation in the hope that we can start releasing the stigma and the shame and the judgment to stop shaming other people for being overweight or how they choose to lose or not lose weight. And more importantly, to stop shaming ourselves. I have to say that I took on the shame that the world gave to me. For 25 years, making fun of my weight was national sport. And I'll never forget a day in 1990. I saw myself on the cover of TV Guide's Best and Worst Dressed list. I use it as a tool, also combined with
hiking 3 to 5 miles a day or running, because I have found that in order to balance everything, so it's not just one thing, it's multiple things for me. It's also weight resistance training and all the things that go along with eating a healthy diet.
Yeah, a multi-pronged approach is the way
Yes.
it has to be. And I think a lot of times people think I can just pick up this medication, take it without any other counseling. And the key is that you're working with a healthcare team that's multidisciplinary. They're coming at it from all different angles. The same way we would treat cancer. You wouldn't just go in and grab some chemo.
And do you have to be on it for the rest of your life?
Yeah, the data would support that. I mean, we have good trials showing that when these patients stop the medication, the disease comes back.
As Oprah approaches 70, she continues to be in the spotlight, with fans questioning which rumors about her are actually true. Has she been taking weight loss drugs for longer than she admits? And was this recent confession only made because she got caught? With speculation running wild, it seems like the full truth might still be hidden.
In the business of being a weight health company that also administers drug medications for weight, I did not want to have the appearance of any conflict of interest. And so I resigned from the board and I donated all of my shares to the National Museum of African American.
Oh, I've been to that museum. That's a great museum.
So nobody can say, oh, she's doing that special, she's making money and promoting her. No, you cannot say that.
Did the people at Weight Watchers cry when you left?
They almost did.
Yeah. I would imagine they wouldn't be that happy about
They almost did.
Sharon Osbourne and her daughter Kelly have also been vocal about their experiences with Ozempic, revealing how common its use has become in Hollywood. With major figures normalizing its use, the controversy over celebrity privilege in accessing these medications is growing.
Kelly have been very out front about like Ozempic, using Ozempic, right? You're okay with that? Or that people talk about it?
Yeah, sure.
You're one of the few. I feel like I've heard before that you can always tell when someone has used Ozempic because they won't talk about it. Like if someone won't talk about what they're doing to lose weight, then you know it's because...
Or they come up with something, oh, I have a new trainer.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, and this
and
trainer...
I inject them into my stomach.
Exactly. And it's like, hey, it's not a sin to use Ozempic if you have a weight problem, so why not talk about it?
Has it been a positive experience for you?
Yes and no.
What's the no?
I can't put on weight now. And I don't know what it's done to my metabolism.
While some stars have been accused of taking Ozempic purely for aesthetic reasons, Kelly Clarkson recently revealed that her weight loss was prompted by a pre-diabetic diagnosis. This raises the question, should there be a distinction between those who medically need these drugs and those who use them as a vanity tool? Oprah's public use of weight loss medication has contributed to the Ozempic craze, making it a trendy solution rather than a medical necessity. Celebrities endorsing it have led to skyrocketing prices, leaving actual diabetes patients struggling to afford it. Many argue that it's irresponsible for public figures to glamorize a drug meant for people with serious health conditions.
Relaxed opioid standards. This is exactly what's happening in obesity. You have Dr. Fatima Stanford, the head of obesity research at Harvard, paid tens of thousands of dollars by Novo Nordisk, just started a new not to mention, of course, millions of dollars in research grants. She's been paid tens of thousands of dollars.
How is it in Harvard allowed that?
There are no conflict of interest rules in medicine. Harvard is supporting her, and the NIH recently it came out that 8,000 research grants went to university professors who also have a direct conflict of interest with the topic and the drug they're studying.
How can you be a physician, even a teaching physician, and do that? I mean, that's so obviously unethical.
It paralyzes the stomach. It stops a lot of the serotonin that we produce happens in the stomach, part of the microbiome, and it destroys our capacity to produce serotonin. And it has on its label now, I think, black box warnings about suicidal ideation. And it works while you use it for a lot of people, but it causes severe gastrointestinal problems. And the moment you stop using it, you can regain all the weight. And meanwhile, you're Your stomach's been paralyzed. A lot of those impacts last, apparently, according to what they said on the program, after the use of the drug is terminated.
The internet has been flooded with conspiracy theories about Oprah's weight loss, with some fans speculating that there's more to the story. From surgery rumors to secret treatments, people are questioning whether she's telling the full truth. The fact that so many people don't believe her shows just how much public trust in celebrities has crumbled.
If you feel like being in a bigger body is great and you don't want to do anything about that and you feel fine, that is beautiful. I really admire people who really believe that. And I also feel like if you can work out and work out, and I'm like you, Charles, I couldn't work out anymore. I mean, like, I can't climb any faster or run any faster. I can't, that was down to eating one meal a day. I can't, there's nothing else I can do. So if whatever works for you, I think one of the reasons I wanted to do it is to let people make their own choices for their health and well-being.
One of the most controversial aspects of this story is that Oprah sold her Weight Watchers stock right after admitting to taking weight loss medication. Many believe this suggests she knew the backlash was coming and tried to protect her finances before the controversy exploded. Did Oprah use her influence to boost Weight Watchers, only to abandon ship when the truth came out?
It seems like Oprah Winfrey became just relevant enough again in order to be dragged through the mud. She is having a very bad year. First, it was the Lahaina wildfires and her tone-deaf response trying to ask for money from the poors to save them. Then her even more tone-deaf response when the people rose up against her about it, said she was angry and that they were sad, called us all conspiracy theorists, and then went home to her multi-million-dollar mansion. Now, Oprah Winfrey has been exposed of not utilizing her own program that she has continually promoted for I don't know how many years, instead opting to take Ozempic. She didn't say Ozempic by name, but she was taking a medication that aided in her recent weight loss. I'm gonna be really honest with you, I didn't know that Weight Watchers was still a thing, but apparently it was. She ended up selling all of her weight loss stock, and she is stepping down from the board of Weight Watchers. 60 years is the years that they have been in business doing things. Toxic ass Weight Watchers, okay?
Oprah Winfrey's weight loss confession has exposed more than just her personal journey. It has ignited a firestorm of debate about privilege, responsibility, and the power celebrities wield over public health trends. She might have expected praise for her transparency, but instead she's facing backlash from critics who see her as manipulative and hypocritical. With fans demanding honesty and accountability, the question remains, does Oprah regret coming clean? Or was this just another carefully crafted media move?
Of this big move by Oprah, and let me tell you what, I'm kind of glad to see it. I had struggled with my weight my whole life, and my mom had sent me to a Weight Watchers meeting filled with 40 or so year old women who then would stand around while you got weighed, and they would tape measure your waist and your bust, and they would sell you the products that you would need in order to take and eat so that you could lose weight. I was 10. My first and last Weight Watchers meeting. The audible gasps when I got onto the scale was enough for me to turn bright red and run out of the room. What's really interesting is that thinking back on it, I really didn't have any problems with my weight, say like with the kids at school. It wasn't really the kids. I can't remember one kid ever making fun of me from my weight, but I do remember the adults.
One thing is certain, the conversation about weight loss, body image, and celebrity influence is far from over.